can't get in, I might have to send a link. Let's see what we got here. Did a different thumbnail to try to let me copy it and then get in. I don't. It may just send you to the channel. Let's see here. Try to tap. Let's see. Shows how much I do like call-in stuff. Regard to privacy. Okay. Let me know if that doesn't work though. I'm gonna see. I can do it. Sports. Nah, it ain't let me go live. Let me see. Hold on. Hey. Copy. Hold on. Let me see this. I have an idea what I'm gonna do. Hold on one second. Got an idea. Hold on. I'm not going to try to keep y'all. Hold on. Too long. Yeah. Let's see your phone real quick. All right. I got an idea. I got an idea. Let's see right here. All right. I'm going to try to get the link in the chat. And do that. Let's see right here. I do want to do a call-in show. It's pretty cool. Oh, what's up, Solid? I haven't done this in a minute. It's probably been like over a year. But I did it quick too. Last time I had time to think about it. And I had to Google a lot too. All right. Let me do it right here. All right. See if this works. See if that works. Zaire, I think that might work. Still got that on. That might work. We'll see. Let's see right here. Hey!
Yo, are we live?
Hey! It worked!
How about them Gators?
Oh, we're you about to
We so live. Yo, Blake, shout out Blake, man. It's been a long time coming. How you been, man?
Dude, it's been a minute. dude.
It's been a
Oh,
minute. Yeah, been a minute.
godly. Just life and hoping these Florida Gators can win. So I have something going on in my life. That's
Forget me, man. I'm not here in the middle of nowhere of Wyoming. I'm a trucker.
okay.
But nah, man. Appreciate you going live, man.
No,
Uh,
no, dude. I don't mind. I'm glad somebody wants to go with me. I never know if somebody wants to do it. So I'm like, I'm always
yeah,
hesitant,
hell yeah.
and I haven't done it in a minute.
Yeah, man.
So what do you got? You a
Oh, so
trucker? You got Class A license and just riding the
yeah,
world
class
over.
A, yeah. Yeah,
All I
around the
got is
country,
Class
yeah.
B. I got Class B. I can't
Oh,
really do like you can.
okay.
Uh, so did you were you able to watch all the game today?
I was, man, pulled
Yeah,
over. I'm actually gonna deliver this load on my hour away, but I
yeah.
did watch the game, man. What you think?
I mean, hey, listen, a win. I don't care if a top 10 victory or a top 10 team in the country, you win, you're always gonna be happy about it. So I mean, you're
Right,
gonna be happy about a top 10
right.
win. So
So
absolutely. Lagway, man, I think everybody is so excited for the future of Lagway, man. Yeah,
right,
it's I was excited the day they got him, the day he committed, the day he signed. And I was like, okay, it's
right.
official. This dude is legit. And man, what's crazy is okay, the stats don't say how he played, but remember, he
Right.
is not even 100%, and he is um, out here making plays with his arm and still his leg. So, I mean, he wants to play. That shows me that
Mhm.
he's a true competitor. And I like that in my quarterback. So I like the
For sure,
future.
man.
Absolutely,
So
man.
so I asked these guys on the hot top and shout out hot top guys. I go live with them. Shout out Alley Peak. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with
Yeah. Oh,
those
yeah.
channels.
Yeah.
Um I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, man, do you think with the obvious improvement we've seen, right,
Yeah.
is 8-4 good enough next season? Is it playoff or bust next season in your opinion?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Playoff for Bud, like for
I
Billy
agree.
Napier's job? For Billy
Yeah,
Napier's job? Yeah, absolutely. If I mean, Lagway's going to be a true sophomore. He's got a lot of games under his belt. Billy
yeah,
Napier's in year 4. This is your 4-year class. I don't know what else. I mean, at that point, yeah. I mean, it has to be you win or you're out. I mean, it's time to put up or shut up. So all the talking that Billy Napier, he loves to do all that talking, loves that Southern drawl kind of style. No, all that's out the window. You need to win next year. And what I mean, like this. So his team is capable of winning. Okay, you getting a. I get it's at home. He plays a lot. The team plays a lot better at home, especially they played better at home. I mean, as the season has progressed. But man, if you can't win next year, and I know this schedule is going to be a gauntlet, but there will be some quarterbacks out of the division that listen. Lagway's now resurging. I mean, he is coming up there with some of the best, and I think with all the I mean, with what he has done this year, the experience that he's getting is so valuable for next season.
yeah,
So this is your guy. I mean, this is your because you can't expect Lagway to be here for 3 years. I mean, with the
yeah,
talent that he's got, it's junior season is gonna be it. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
mean, unless something happens, but I mean he's gonna be here 2 more years. So yeah, it's
I
time
think
to
it's go ahead.
you're good. I say it's just time to put up or shut up. Next year is the year, and that's why they're keeping Napier another year. And I understand that part. And get some recruits in. The transfer portal is going to be huge, and I think he has to. He can't be lackadaisical in the transfer portal. He needs to get some big time guys that are going to be hitting the portal this year.
So everything you're saying is valid. However, let me ask you this: do you think 8-4 will be good enough for Scott Strickland? That's my biggest fear is that if someone was to ask Scott Strickland that question, like, "Hey, do you think it's playoff or bust next season?" I honestly think Scott Strickland would say, "No, it's not," and that's a problem. I don't know what you think.
I've been wanting Scott Strickland out of there for a while.
Yeah, yeah, we all have. Yeah,
Scott
man.
Strickland. Listen, it's. Oh, I mean, where do
Covered
I
up two
begin?
abuse scandals, by the way. Covered
Yep.
up two abuse scandals. Yeah,
That's true. That's very true. It's just I just don't think he is the athletic director that's gonna. I mean, look what he did at Mississippi State. I mean, I don't know. I think we got a lot of Mississippi State garbage from over there. Dan Mullen and him. But I
yeah,
mean,
man.
I've just never been a fan of Scott Strickland, and I've been calling him gone before Napier even got hired. I
Yeah.
mean, and when Napier got hired, I was like, okay, well, this is the coach. Let's see what happens now. But I mean, No, 8-4 is not good for either Napier. And here's the thing: if somehow if how Napier gets fired, it's going to be both Strickland and Napier because you're going to want an AD coming in to get his coach. So they're
Yeah,
tied at the hip. That's why Scott Strickland gave him that vote of confidence because this is it for him. This
absolutely.
is his guy. He can't fire this coach after he's already fired Dan Mullen. He can't do that. So yeah, I
You
mean,
got
at
you got a
eight,
score prediction. You got a score prediction. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. You got a
uh,
score prediction for the Florida State game?
oh God, oh Jesus. Um, I think Florida State might muster up a touchdown, and that's a. I mean, they're just bad everywhere. They're just
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
everywhere. I would love for Florida to really go in the 40s. I would really love to go into Tallahassee 41-7, and it
yeah,
should. How Florida State? I
yeah.
mean, they're
Yeah.
1-9, and who were they playing today? Some 1-9 or 1-8 team, and they
Charleston
were
Southern.
struggling with them in the first quarter. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
Charleston Southern.
the master UMass or something, whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, they're barely going to get their second win today. So I mean, yeah, nah, Florida could go out there with probably the second string and still beat the mess out of them. Which defensively they're going to have most of their second string with all the injuries that's happening. So yeah,
Right.
Florida State they're a dumpster fire. So Florida should have no problems with them next
Hey
week.
man, have they released our schedule for next year, man? I think what it is you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think we play like the reverse of this schedule, like how we
Correct.
did this year. Is
Yeah.
that true?
Yeah, they don't know like the days, but I know all
Okay.
the teams are
Okay.
set. Like Texas is still Ole Miss, all the same.
Right.
LSU, they're all still on the schedule next year. But like you said, it reverses. So Ole Miss will be at Ole Miss, and LSU will be at LSU next year. So I mean, it's going to be I mean, I don't know LSU who they're going to have. They lost their 5-star quarterback, who was probably going to be their starter day one, and
Right.
they lost him. So I don't know what LSU they're losing a lot right now. So they're going to be interesting next year. But and Ole Miss too. I mean, I know Austin Simmons is probably going to be the starter, but what's Ole Miss going to look like? So because this is
Yeah.
pretty much this was supposed to be their year. So
Yeah.
now, I
Yeah.
mean, they're out. Florida's knocked them out.
Yeah.
So now where do they go? So that'll be interesting. I don't know about Ole Miss, but Texas, Texas still gonna be tough, but it'll be in Florida, because Arch Manning, I mean, he's looked good. So that's gonna be. I mean, think about that game though. That's gonna probably be a highly televised game. Arch Manning
Absolutely.
versus DJ Lagway. Oh God,
Absolutely.
dude. And then it's in the swamp. So with that kind
Absolutely.
of matchup, it's gonna be at
Absolutely.
night. It's gonna be at
Absolutely,
night
man.
too. It's got to be at night. So
That's why
yeah,
I think it's important, man. We got to start the season three, 3-0, man, and I think that's doable. Miami's not gonna have Cam Ward next year, unless they go in the portal and get another Cam Ward that we don't know about. Then obviously, I think we play a cupcake the second week and come back and go to A&M, right? Like the reverse. I think that was how it would go.
I have to look that up. Let me look up. Let's see. It'd be 2025. Let me look that up.
I think that's how it goes, man. Speaking of which, I honestly feel like with this win today with Ole Miss, this could be a stretch. If we lined up and played Miami and A&M, I honestly think we will win.
I would say Miami. I don't know about A&M.
Really?
I I well, I don't know
I
because
think we beat both.
well, see what really got Florida was because they brought in that second what was his name? That he looked like freaking Kyler Murray out there against them. I
Oh,
can't remember,
Marcel
but
Reed.
Marcel Reed,
Mar-
but there was no tape on him. So it
at
was
all.
like they put him out there. You
At
really
all.
didn't know. And so it was like, oh God, this
Nothing
guy's
about
pretty
him.
good. But
Yeah.
once teams started getting them, getting tape on them, they started game planning for them. Florida really didn't game plan for them. They game plan for Connor Wagman. Connor Wagman was supposed to be the guy. And so yeah, I would feel more comfortable with Miami.
Really?
And the reason why, because I think we're starting to see how their defense is. It's not very good. But
Yeah.
now, are you saying like with DJ Lagway instead of Graham Mertz?
Yes, with
Absolutely.
Lagway
Yeah.
now and the
Yeah.
obvious improvement. I
Yeah.
think we beat both, man. That's just my opinion.
I
We should
I
have beat Tennessee, bro. We
yes.
should easily be 8-3 right now. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
Um, I'd say the definite losses, Texas.
Yeah, that's one.
Um, well, who was the who was it? Really, if you just look at it, Texas. I mean, because Georgia, I just
My
don't
point
know.
exactly. Yeah, my point
I
exactly.
Georgia,
And
I
if
don't know.
Lagway
I mean,
finishes that game, my point exactly.
yeah, I don't know because Georgia, I really, man, it would have been nice to see Lagway from week one all the way until I know that was a stretch. I was calling for that all year, but and it would have been nice to see how good he can is still progress all year long. But and then what if he didn't get hurt against Georgia too? That would
That's
have
my
been.
point. Yeah.
I'm, you know, Tennessee was a tough game because that was in Tennessee. Graham Mertz goes down, but if Lagway starts that entire time, Tennessee's not a bad team, and defensively they're not bad. I would say A&M because I like the way A&M plays defense.
Mm,
A&M
mm,
and really
mm.
Texas. Texas, I didn't think they had it. Even with Lagway, I don't think. I think Texas is just a really good team. I think it's a bad
Yeah.
matchup for
Yeah, I get that.
Florida. You go by matchup because it's like, okay, well, Georgia beat Texas. The matchup just one. Georgia's come off a bad loss. You know how Georgia plays after a loss. So they played a bad. They were playing a pissed off Georgia team. So, but Texas and Florida, that was just it didn't matter with Lagway. It didn't matter if you had freaking
Right.
Peyton Manning out there. I mean, Texas was just. I mean, they scored at will, and it's just how their offense is. It created a lot of chaos for Florida, and with the injuries to their defense. But yeah, I mean, I would say two losses, but I don't. I mean, the third, I would think with Lagway, you're in the game from start to finish
The Georgia game, you
with
mean, right?
Georgia. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, because they were winning. They were winning
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
So, and
Hey, hey, Blake. Hey, sorry. Hey, to the people in your chat, I didn't mean to cut you off.
huh?
He dropped the link. I think I seen one guy in your chat, bro. I
Uh,
love the way your stream is, bro. I can actually see the comments, and
oh,
like
really?
any other chat, like call in, yeah, I can't really see. You can never see
That,
the
so
comments.
YouTube has a thing where because I mean I am computer illiterate. I have no idea how to use
Same.
a computer. YouTube makes it so easy where it's just go live together. You just click on it and you
Yeah,
just go live. I mean, there's a link you just put in. I've done it before, but it took me forever to figure out how to do it. I had to get my wife's phone, send that link to her, go into my YouTube, click on it.
yeah,
But I guess I could was it pin that link? So I mean, but um yeah, man, I was having a rough time.
you're all good, man.
But
Hey, it's
man,
all good, man.
dude,
I'm just
getting a
happy to
win
have you. I'm just
and
happy to have you on the live, man.
yeah, but but with how many people have advocated for Lane Kiffin, and I understand it, but this man, this win right here shows that Lane Kiffin just not the guy. Okay, I'm not, and I don't know where you're at now. I got a question for you
Mm.
because I've never liked it. Do you like your head coach calling plays offensively or defensively?
I've never liked it. I'm right there with you.
I
Never liked it.
takes away focus from everywhere, in my
There you
opinion.
go.
Look at Lane
There you
Kiffin over
go.
the past years, his defense was always terrible, but he's
Yeah,
always focused offensively. His defense looking pretty good, but it's just like he did some dumb mistakes today, and
yeah,
Napier did the same thing. It's just like, man, you're so rattled and it takes your focus away. Let somebody else take that pressure off of you and let them call plays. You can hear the plays still coming in. If you don't like it, switch it. You know what I mean? I mean, they can
yeah,
still hear what's going on. So, I mean, it's just I've never liked it. If you look around, there's not a lot of teams that are really successful that are have that sustained success that are not just the CEO. I mean, it's just I don't know. That's just the way I think, and maybe I'm just a dinosaur whenever it comes to
No, I
that.
completely agree with you, man. And to the guy raised a fish in the chat,
Yeah,
um, our defense is finally good. Who's responsible for that? So Locked On Gators with Brandon Olson,
yeah,
he highlighted something earlier today that Ron Roberts is now in the booth, and Austin Armstrong has like they flip flop.
Mhm.
One went to the booth, and the other one came downfield. And Austin Armstrong, to my knowledge at least, is 100% hands on calling the defense.
Really?
But the question you just asked me, like, do you like your head coach calling the
Yeah.
offensive plays? Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But to raise a fish in the comment, that's who's responsible for that. I'm gonna say Austin Armstrong.
Really?
Yeah,
If he
yeah,
is
yeah.
that, I mean, listen, third down, they're still suspect at times, especially like LSU.
Right,
Couldn't get off the field. But the way the defense has played, I wouldn't have guessed that because of how Austin Armstrong has coached the defense before. So
right.
that would shock me. Now I'm not sure but with the addition of Ron Roberts, I have seen a big difference in how the defense plays. Even just this
Absolutely.
year. So, but that's just me. But yeah, I mean, hey, listen, whenever you get a big victory like this, it's a great momentum, especially because early national signing day is right around the corner. So this is
Yeah,
huge. This is a huge
yeah.
game because there were some big recruits at Florida.
Were there?
So
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I
Okay.
think there was a couple of 5-star. Wasn't French, and then oh goodness,
Jamie French. Okay, Jamie
yeah,
French.
I can't remember the rest of. There were some good ones, and I mean they're all
Mhm.
committed right now, but that don't mean nothing till you sign. So
Yeah,
you
absolutely,
know, they
absolutely.
don't mean a dang thing until you sign. So Razorfish says I still want Lane Kiffin. He didn't make mistakes like Billy. I think Lane Kiffin. Listen, I know he's a fourth down. He goes for it a lot. I feel like he went to the well way too many times against Florida, but hey, I was okay with it. I was like, I mean, Florida's a big defensive front. And
Right.
one, as soon as you have a 325-pound behemoth man bouncing it to the outside, you've already played to the defense's hands.
Absolutely.
Because you know what I mean? It's just like, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I mean, this big guy, he goes around the middle. I don't know why you're going, unless he's going through the A gap. I don't want him bouncing out at all. If you just don't get it through the middle, it means you just didn't get the push or something. I'm not having a 325-pound guy running a stretch play or something. That just ain't
Right.
happening on fourth and
Hey
two or
Blake,
fourth
before
and
hey
more.
Blake, before I get off here and let somebody else join, I seen
Okay.
Matthew Walker right there. It's like, how do I
Yeah.
join? I do want to I'll say something to Razorfish that comment. I still want Lane really quickly. I'll say this, man. Lane Kiffin and like Brian Kelly, I don't know how you feel about this, bro. They just remind me of Dan Mullen, except the fact that they're actually good recruiters. They
Yeah.
great offensive minds that they're not gonna get over the hump and win you the big games.
Yeah. And they've
That's
been
just
proving that though. They've been proving that.
yeah, exactly.
They
Yeah,
have they have proven that they can't. They can't
yeah.
overcome that. So yeah, and I just don't know after you saw after the Florida game the way Brian Kelly how he treats the players and how he is.
Oh
Listen,
man.
I get getting in their ass or whatever. I get that. I mean, when
Yeah.
they're held accountable, but sometimes there's a way to go about it, and I feel like Brian Kelly goes about it the wrong way you know. And so, yeah, and it just and then being caught on TV, doing that. But I mean, well, listen, I have no problem with a coach being hard on any player, when it's deserved. But whenever you're belittling little, oh my God, I about almost had a tongue twister there. Whenever you try to put them down or something, especially on national television, kind of gives the wrong. And I think you're looking at some of the recruits who were committed to LSU kind of saw that. That was a bad look
Saw
for
that.
them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, they
saw
were
that.
a bad.
I have to imagine. Yeah.
That was a bad look for LSU. So,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, man. I mean, and I think we're on the same page about that, especially like next year. If Florida goes 8-4, what are we doing with a stud
I can't
quarterback?
do it. I
No,
can't do it.
no. What
I
what
can't
what are we
do it,
doing?
man.
Yeah, I mean,
Can't do it.
8-4. That's a great year for Mississippi State. I mean,
Yeah.
Arkansas. Florida's going for national champ. They got too much money in this NIL era to be going seven and
For eight and
five or
four.
6-6. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just I mean, hey, you become bowl eligible. At least we get to see more Florida football, this year. So
Absolutely.
that's good. And I assume they'll go 7-5. I don't see them losing to Florida State unless
No.
DJ Lagway. Heck, I mean, I don't know. I think Aiden Warner could come in and still beat him.
I do too, yeah.
He just hand off the ball, be like that old Georgia game with
Yeah,
Treon
man.
Harris.
Hell yeah.
But just hand the ball off to John and
Yeah.
Montrell Johnson. Man, Montrell Johnson was a big addition. I mean, him healthy. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness! I mean, the leader, the experience. I mean, he was a big addition today. And then Elijah Badger come up with some big plays. So,
man.
um,
Is he really quickly before I go? Is he going pro or is he coming back next year?
no, no. He's a senior. He's come. He's
Damn
not
it,
pro.
he doesn't have a Kobe. He doesn't have a Kobe year or nothing.
Didn't he already use that at Arizona State?
Damn it, man,
I could be
bro.
wrong.
Bro. I'm gonna miss him, bro.
I like. I mean,
Bro, I'm gonna miss Elijah
I
Badger, man.
liked him. I mean, I don't know what it is about Arizona State receivers, but they're usually pretty good for
Yeah,
Florida.
Ricky Pierce. Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think. Let me see. Um,
Him and Shimmery DK, I think, are going leaving next year after this season. Damn, bro. Like,
let's see. Updated. I'm trying to see if he. Yeah, they got him as a senior, so I don't think he does. I could be wrong, but I saw a list of Florida Gators that'll be gone, and he was one of them. So, and I just assumed
that's
he was gone.
crazy.
Like I said, unless he had it, but 2020 it lists no stats for him. But I don't know. It'd be interesting. Maybe he could apply for it. I don't know.
Damn,
But
man.
but because I just know a lot of people were talking about how they're losing, Florida losing DK and Badger. But I mean, there's some still good receivers behind. I don't know what happened. I got to figure out what happened to. Well, I mean, I
Trey
like Aiden
Wilson.
Mazzell. Aiden Mazzell and oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. I mean, they were kind of comparing him to Amari Cooper. Oh
Okay.
my, I can't remember the guy's name. He came in the same class as Aiden Mazzell.
Tank Hawkins.
Nope, he was he
TJ
was
Abrams.
no,
Not TJ
oh,
Abrams. Oh, wow.
nah,
On our team?
um, huh? Yeah,
On the Gators?
yeah. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
I'm about to look
wow.
that up now. And I know people in the chat are probably like, "Who's he talking about?" I
Like
actually
quickly.
thought he would be the one to be the standout, like
Mm.
even this year. But I think he's injured too. Let me check it out. Well, I got you on here. It's now it's irritating me. I hate that. You know how you have something you're like it's right there and it's pissing you off. Let me
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah. No, I got you.
Um, yeah. Oh, he's not even listed on the depth chart.
I don't. That's why I don't even
What?
know who you're talking about.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. Hold on. Let me look up the entire roster. 'Cause,
I don't
uh,
even know.
let me see. Wide receiver. Eight. Oh my god. Andy Jean. Andy Jean.
Andy Jean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
I don't even
god,
think
dude.
he's even touched the field.
I don't know what happened to him. He's
Yeah,
not even on the depth chart. That's the
that's
guy that I
crazy.
thought with Aiden Mazzell because they're both
Yeah,
redshirt freshmen. And Andy Jean, I don't know what
Andy
happened to him.
Jean. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a blue chip 4-star recruit too. Now I heard
yes,
about it.
yeah, I like um Amari Cooper's wide receiving coach was comparing him as like Amari Cooper. Like he saw a lot of
Wow,
Amari Cooper in him. And so that's where
wow.
I'm like, where has he been?
Yeah, man.
And
Caden
yeah, I don't
Caden Daniels. Have you heard Caden Daniels' name called at all this year? The running
uh
back.
couple of times, but he was a
I
four
haven't
star.
not
What
once.
like Trayon Webb? I don't like. There's another one
What
that
happened to him?
I don't know, but I mean a lot. With oh goodness, Jackson, not Khalil, but yeah, and then number 13, Jaden Ball. Jaden Ball, which I get into high top sports. Me and him argue a lot. Me and Shelton, because I don't mind it because I love the trash talk anyways, and sometimes I'm bored. But I always think, man, Trevor Etienne, the way he played, and I know it's a
Yeah.
sore subject to a lot of people, but man, I think Trevor Etienne is a damn good back, and I get with what happened off the field, his mom, and all that kind of stuff, but the dude was electric at Florida, and I always thought he was pretty dang good. And I wish we would have kept. I wish Florida was able to keep him,
Yeah,
um,
definitely.
but he's been injured. I think most of the year now. I don't even think he played today, but I think he's been battling the injury bug. But maybe a guy because he's only projected sixth round, which I felt like he was always a fifth, sixth round pick, But losing him, I thought would be a huge loss. But with the play of 13 and Montrell Johnson still back, I mean that's still pretty good. Dang, Texas is only up 13-7 right now in Kentucky.
Really?
Yeah, Minnesota and Penn State tied at the half. Oh my
I saw
goodness,
we saw Georgia struggling with UMass
dude!
early in that
Oh,
game.
I was loving it. I was loving every second of that. I
Yeah, I
mean,
was too.
it was only going to be a short lived. Okay, it was,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
what the heck's up with Colorado right now though? Kansas beating
Against
them
Kansas?
20-7. Yeah.
Hell nah.
So
Hey,
I'm
yo,
telling you,
Blake.
man, college football is weird, dude. College
No, no,
football is weird.
definitely. No,
God,
definitely. Hey, Blake, I'm gonna let somebody else hop on the chat, man. I'm gonna go
okay.
ahead and get on the road, man.
All right, buddy. Hey, man, whenever you want me to do this again, let me know. By the way, thanks for the
After
donation.
The
Hey,
Florida State game, Florida State game,
you
Florida
want me
State
to do
game.
that? You,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah. I think
I'll go
we
live.
all want that.
I'll go live during the game, and you can come on, hop in with me.
Okay, yeah,
You want
yeah,
to?
bet, man. Let's do
You want?
that. Let's do that.
Okay, we'll do this, and then you can hop right in. We'll just trash talk Florida State the entire time.
That's a bet, man. I'll be tapped in, bro.
Okay, all right, buddy.
Hey,
All right,
go
well,
Gators, man. God bless
yeah,
you, bro.
yes, sir. Go Gators. Hey, drive safe.
Thank you, man.
All right, be safe, buddy.
Yep.
All right, that was fun. I like this. I get to talk to awesome Florida Gator fans. Maybe some of you ain't Florida Gator fans. I don't know. I get accused of that sometimes because of how I talk about Florida, but I don't mind it. It's still funny. So if anybody wants to join in, I got the link pinned. So I have a couple minutes. I think my son just got home. I think that's who tried to open up the door. So I'll talk to somebody real quick. I have no problem with that. I think my phone's about to die, but I got a charger somewhere around here. I'll just get it. Yeah, so if anybody wants to call in real quick, man, let's see, Jack's 904, go Gators. So if anybody wants to click that in the next couple minutes, let me know. It'll pop up on the screen. So I have no problem with that. Let me go try to get my charger real quick. Oh, let's see. Here you go. It worked out how I needed it. All right. Ooh. Let's see, two more wins with a real coach. That's what's. I didn't even see that till now. Oh, you know. Oh, maybe they left. I was hoping somebody wanted to call in real quick. Oh. All right. Well, nobody wants to call in. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. That was awesome, man. I'll go live during the Florida State game. I have no problem with that. That's gonna be fun. Having people call in, talk to Zaire. That was awesome. Glad I was able to talk to him, man. It's been so long since I did a live. So but I appreciate it, man. If nobody else wants to call in, I appreciate it, man. Florida gets a much needed victory. Back to back ranked wins. That's a pretty dang good thing, and it's pretty good for the Florida fan base. Getting some excitement, bowl eligible now, and then go play Florida State in Tallahassee. Oh man, don't you just want to beat them? I mean, listen, what is it? What is it? It ain't worth winning if you can't win big, and it's not against Florida State, man. You got to beat them by a country mile. I don't even care. So, but guys, as always, I appreciate y'all watching my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll probably make a video and do a lot of more antics and stuff. Who knows? But I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great one. Go Gators. Get a victory. Florida in the win column, and they have a winning record. and against a top 10 team. My goodness, the future is looking bright, especially with Lagway. My goodness, dude's going to be a stud. So, hey guys, appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button. We'll see y'all next time.